let's just not overlook the importance of just learning the fundamentals. You have to move super fast and embrace technology and automation.
You can team up with other recruiters who already have these roles to work on.
And the best way to do that is by learning from someone who's actually doing it. The business is simple. Get clients, get candidates. Welcome back, guys, to another video. As much as we love making recruiting videos for you, going over basic to advanced tactics, this video is a little bit different. Let's just forget everything and for a second, just imagine that Ryan and I are new recruiters starting right now. If we wanted to make 10 to 20K in the first 30 days, what would we actually do? This is the video. So if you're new here, welcome. We're both professional recruiters scaling a recruitment agency. Been in for over 10 years and now just happy to help teach you about an industry and a career that changed our lives. Ryan, you excited about this?
I'm excited.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Let's get to it. Number one, the first step, guys, is all about education. Find someone that's accomplishing what you want to accomplish and simply just learn from them. This is, in my opinion, the fastest way to accelerate your learning, right? Instead of going to the library and books, you're learning from an actual operator and practitioner. So number one is education. What are some of the ways that you can actually learn and get this into your brain? The easiest thing is follow an operator, follow a recruiter, follow an actual practitioner, and shadow them. Try to be able to sit next to them saying, hey, I am willing to help you with anything. In return, I want to just sit next to you as you do the calls. I want to sit next to you as you do the meetings. It's literally the best way to learn by osmosis. Lastly, again, this is not just a shameless way to plug the recruiter school, but I'm also a really big believer in coaching and mentoring. It's one of the fastest ways to learn anything, and I think it's a new way of learning in 2025 and beyond. To be able to learn from a group of people or someone who has accomplished what you want to accomplish is literally the best way, instead of going all this journey trying to figure everything out through random webinars, books, and random courses that don't really teach you anything. So education is absolutely something that I will not waste time on. But is there anything else you want to add to this, Ryan?
Yeah, I think this is something that a lot of people would skip over, because the really exciting part of getting into recruiting and trying to make this money is in the emails you're sending, the calls, the LinkedIn messages. And while that's all super crucial, if you don't know how to do each of those components well, you're not going to get very far. So it's important that before you jump ahead and dive right into the outreach and the messaging, you know that what you're doing follows a strategy and is a strategy that makes sense. So definitely don't forget to do that initial education, be that sponge and learn all you can before you start reaching out.
Are you completely lost on how to implement AI or automation in your business? Are you struggling with getting responses from new clients? Are you an established recruiter who is struggling to level up or break six figures and beyond? Or do you have no idea how to even start a successful recruitment business at all, whether it's full-time or part-time? If any of these resonate with you, please check out the Recruiter School, a premier educational and coaching program that will teach you everything I've learned in the past decade that has helped me build over $5 million on my own desk, where I had also the chance to work with the best companies in the world. You'll learn everything from what is the best ATS to how to master client acquisition, what are the best plugins and tools, what are the best platforms to find candidates on, how do you optimize your website and even LinkedIn profile, or how do you actually systematize your workflow with the best AI and automation. The best part, we will also personally handhold and be with you every step of the way through our one-on-one coaching, just to make sure you understand and implement everything perfectly. But don't just take my word for it. Since we launched, the number of success stories that we created have truly been jaw-dropping and amazing. Whether it's making 5 figures part-time, to picking up their first clients within the first couple days to a week, to now making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per month consistently, I could go on and on and on. So if you're interested to learn more, make sure you click on the link below to book a time. Since our schedule books up really fast, make sure you reach out quickly. See you on the other side.
So definitely do not overlook the importance of just ensuring you get the fundamental knowledge and skills down to start going in and making that money. And you don't have to spend a ton of time on this. You don't have to take months and months and months, weeks and weeks and weeks. Spending a couple hours a day, maybe watching some YouTube videos or shadowing someone else can do the job just fine. So definitely don't forget to do that initial education, be that sponge and learn all you can before you start reaching out.
And while point 2 and point 3 are something that we absolutely do, let's just not overlook the importance of just learning the fundamentals and having a good foundation. And the best way to do that is by learning from someone who's actually doing it, right? So absolutely step number 1, Ryan, we're not wasting time. We quickly look for the best recruiters out there, or wherever in the arena you want to learn, find them and try to give them an amazing deal and be like, okay, cool, you can shadow me. In return, I'm happy for you to help me with X, Y, and Z. Number 2, Ryan, what are your thoughts with number 2?
This is a super quick way to get some roles to work on and bring some revenue in. So as we'll get a little later into the video, you can get your own clients and do all the outreach, and that's great, but that can also take a lot of time. If we're on a timeline, we have 30 days to make this money, you want to be able to work on roles as quickly as you can. And so that is where splits, platforms, and just networking in general will give you access to the roles. You don't have to sign the clients yourselves, you don't do that prospecting, you don't do that outreach. You can team up with other recruiters who already have these roles to work on, and you can get going right away. So instead of taking the time to go to your own client base, utilize these techniques, work with other recruiters who already have that base, and start working on roles right away.
The reason why I love this is if you want to be an independent recruiter, if you want to have your own desk, you got to be a successful 360, right? But when you're starting, you want results fast. The reason why we love networking and splits is now instead of 360, you just focus on 180, literally. You just have to focus on fulfillment and move, and you can move so much faster because you have to learn a lot less. And so the reason why this is great is this gets money in your pocket. At the end of the day, yes, you're like, oh, I want 100% commission. Yeah, we all do, but in the beginning, any cash is better than no cash. So I'm sure me and Ryan, we would rather take 50% of probably a 5-figure commission fee, and that's always better than zero. Is it better than 100? No, but in the beginning, does that matter? No. Cash is king, 50% any day over zero. Right? So again, splits, super key, establish, leverage relationships that already exist, and then think about working smarter instead of learning how to do everything from the ground up. Which brings us to point number 3.
All right, point number 3, Preston, would you like to start us off?
The thing with 3 is that you have to move super fast and embrace technology and automation. So can I actually go and find clients and make a deal in 30 days manually? That is possible. But will my chances increase if I embrace technology? Absolutely. When we're shooting this, guys, it's 2025. There is literally zero excuse not to use any technology. If you don't use it, you will slowly get outcompeted and beaten over and over again by teams and recruiters who are using tech. So when it comes to tech, for me, in the first 30 days, the biggest time sink is I need to get clients, right? In recruitment, the business is simple. Get clients, get candidates. Step number 1, get clients. So much of my time is just stuck on a lot of manual tasks. Finding the prospects, researching it, data enrichment, all of that stuff. Literally takes forever if you do it manually. And email automation, reaching out to people. Instead of doing it manually one-on-one, you can really leverage technology to do it at scale. So the first things that we would attack absolutely is the prospect section, the email automation section, and of course add 2 other channels, cold call and outreach, so that even in the first 30 days, you can run out the door and crush it with a multi-channel approach. But this will allow you to go from 0 to sending out just a lot of messages, right? Very, very quickly, maximizing the chance of you getting responses really fast. Now, I do want to preface with a little bit of fine tuning. I'm sure a lot of you guys who are watching this are doing it right now. You guys are literally just started, you don't know what you're doing, you sign up for it instantly or some sort of email automation and blasting it out. Now, the fine tune is here, you kind of want to do things correctly. That's why rushing into this without doing that, or without even educating or learning how to do things properly, you can actually end up burning bridges really quickly. The last thing you want to do is just like send out 10,000 messages, your messaging is off, your targeting is off, that's also going to like blow back at you too. So you really want to make sure you do it correctly. But assuming that you do, absolute technology can let you go super fast. All right, any like additional thoughts when it comes to point number 3?
Yes, so this is going to be the long-term engine that drives your business growth. Learning, education, amazing, crucial. Splits, networking, great way to get some quick revenue. But long-term, especially if we extend this challenge past 30 days, this is where the real money is going to be made. The last thing I will say about all 3 of these steps too is they're not necessarily in a certain sequential order, like except for the first one. You do want to do that fundamental learning, skill development to be able to do all of this, but don't feel like you have to fully complete your splits, step number 2, make a bunch of deals until you can work on your engine. Absolutely not. You can do these at the same time. And so in Preston and I, if we were doing this from the beginning, starting from square zeros right now, we'd probably join splits communities, do networking today, but at the same time, start building up our prospecting engine, our email automation, cold calls, all of that. So don't feel like you have to do it all at once, but once you have the education and skill development down, these things can be done at the exact same time.
Yeah, so again, it doesn't have to be in the right sequential order. We probably do a combination of all of these. And every single one can absolutely help you. And if you just focus on one, it could just be good enough for the first 30 days. But if you're able to just like play it smart and combine 1, 2, and 3 together in the first 30 days, I think everyone has a chance to succeed and get results.
Absolutely.
right?
It will take some work. It won't be easy, but it's absolutely doable.
And this is something that we still fervently believe in 2025 onwards. So if you guys are starting right now and it's your first 30 days, what are you guys doing that's different from this? We'd love to hear from you. Honestly, I've been doing this for over 10 years, and if I were to start again, this is what I would do. This is my game plan, and I wouldn't lose a single second or a minute. I would just go, 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 go. So recruiting, guys, can be such an amazing career, an amazing freelance opportunity, amazing entrepreneur activity. You just need to have the right game plan, the right structure, do things properly, and just don't overlook any of these, because these things are super, super important critical pillars that can help you set the right foundation for success. So any final thoughts?
Good luck. Again, it's not easy, but it's doable. It does take some work, it does take some effort, but if you follow the steps and you do things right, the sky's the limit.
Appreciate you guys. Ryan and I here are always happy to help you. If you have any questions, let us know. Appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one.